Well, guys, I did not know that if you are into physical fitness, that actually makes you a far right neo-Nazi. You may be thinking, what are you talking about? Well, the fake news media is striking again. I don't know what it is about the mainstream media, guys, but they're definitely out there trying to normalize lifestyles that are very, very unhealthy for you. If you actually go out there and eat McDonald's every single day and sit around like a couch potato, guess what? You're going to be fat, you're going to be unhealthy, and chances are you will actually die in early death. You're probably going to have high blood pressure, diabetes, all this stuff. But the mainstream media, they have definitely been trying to normalize this stuff. This whole body positivity movement, unhealthy. We've actually seen companies actually go woke, getting extremely obese models to actually model their clothes. Why? All in the name of diversity, equity, and inclusion. They're actually going to get a lot of people killed. Now, remember Victoria's Secret? They were actually doing this. I did videos on this, guys. They had some very, very obese models. Other companies have been doing it as well. The mainstream media has been pushing unhealthy lifestyles out there on people. But if you actually want to take control of your health, eat right, exercise right, they're not calling you a Nazi now. I'm not making this up, guys. Check this out. Look at this on the Post Millennial here. Joe Rogan, Elon Musk call out MSNBC for suggesting being healthy and in shape is far right. Yes, that's because they put out an article here and this is their tweet. And their tweet got destroyed here. This is what they put out here. The far right's obsession with fitness is going global. And you can see there in the background, you got a bunch of Nazis there from the 1930s and 40s right there. Throwing up the Hitler salute. This is madness, guys. This is madness. The vast majority of people out there are not far right. They're not far left. I mean, this is complete insanity right here. The media is just making up stuff to scare people. This is a scare tactic right here. Unbelievable. Let's read some of this, guys. Famous podcast host Joe Rogan, along with Tesla CEO and Twitter owner Elon Musk, who both have described themselves as liberal, tore into MSNBC after the leftist news outlet claimed that health and fitness is an obsession of the far right. Yeah. And by the way, the leftist media, they actually consider Joe Rogan and Elon Musk far right. Because if you don't go along with their socialist agenda, then, hey, you must be far right. You see, this is how crazy the left has gotten right here. And Joe Rogan, he's not a right-wing guy. He's a lefty. He was a Bernie Sanders supporter at one point, I believe. And Joe Rogan is in tremendous shape at age 55. Elon Musk, he's in, I guess, just average shape, I guess, for his sides. For his age, I should say. Probably got a few extra pounds on him, but still, anybody that actually wants to exercise is now considered far right. Look at this. This is what Joe Rogan actually tweeted out here. Being healthy is far right? Holy fuck. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Musk also ridiculed the write-up, commenting, MSNBC thinks you're a Nazi if you work out. That is just crazy right there. That is crazy. But, this is nothing more than an extension of the left actually going out there to promote obesity. Now, if you look at, one of the most popular guys out there when it comes to health and fitness, that was a game changer, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold in the 1970s, was the gold standard for bodybuilding. He became a megastar. He's from Austria. Now, his father was a Nazi. His father was actually a part of the SA, the Sturmabteilung. But Arnold is not a Nazi. Arnold is a Republican, but Arnold really ain't right-wing at all. Let's just be clear about that. Arnold is not really the most right-wing guy. Actually, if you look at him right now, you can actually say Arnold is really a guy on the left. But even at age 75, almost 76 at the end of the month, Arnold is a gym rat. Arnold is in pretty good shape for his age. Stallone is what, 76 years old? Sylvester Stallone is in tremendous shape and has always been in tremendous shape. Is he a Nazi? No. He's not. I mean, MSNBC is just making up stuff. Now, if you want to go into the article here, I mean, this is crazy. I believe they're just making up stuff here. It says here, pandemic fitness trends have gone extreme, literally. White supremacists' latest scheme to valorize violence and hypermasculinity has gone digital. Oh my God. So if you go to the gym, if you want to work out, that is hypermasculinity. I told you guys, the media has an agenda. They want to emasculate men. They really, really do. And they go into this so-called research right here. They say earlier this month, researchers reported that a network of online fascist fitness chat groups on the encrypted platform Telegram are recruiting and radicalizing young men with neo-Nazi and white supremacist extreme ideologies. Initially lured with health tips and strategies for positive physical changes, new recruits are later invited to close chat groups where far-right content is shared. Now, one thing, fascist fitness. The Nazis, you always hear that they're fascists. No, they weren't. The Nazis were National Socialists. There is a difference between National Socialists and fascism. Fascism was Mussolini. And fascism wasn't about race. National Socialism was definitely about race. That is a difference because there was actually Jews in the fascist party with Mussolini. Yeah. That is a difference. You need to do your research on that, guys. I'm not going to go all into that here. It even goes right here. It says, physical fitness has always been central to the far right. And guys, I don't even believe that Nazis are far right. All it is racially based communism. If you look at what the National Socialists were doing, they were actually aligned at one point with the Soviet Union. The only difference was really is that the National Socialists were racially based and the Soviets, they weren't. And the left always wants to say, no. The Nazis were they were far right. No, they were not. Even in Mein Kampf, Hitler says, I am a socialist. Anytime you actually tell a leftist that the Nazis were socialists, they're going to say, oh, no, it wasn't like that. Because you start hearing about Hitler when it comes to unions, that he destroyed the unions, so he wasn't a socialist. No, the truth about that is the unions were under the control of the Nazis. And if you and your union didn't want to do that, then they crushed you. Your property wasn't even yours. That sounds a whole bunch like communism, right? Yeah, but don't tell them that. I'm going way too far. But look at this. It says in Mein Kampf, Hitler fixated on boxing and jiu-jitsu, believing they could help him create an army of millions whose aggressive spirit and impeccably trained bodies, combined with fanatical love of the fatherland, could do more for the German nation than any mediocre tactical weapons training. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you this. If you actually go into the Marine Corps, you know what they teach you? They actually teach you hand-to-hand combat. They teach you martial arts. All of the military, guess what, guys? I was in the military. A lot of that is about physical fitness. You will work out. When I was actually on my ship in the Navy, we would actually go to like 3 days a week. We'd work out on the pier as a ship because we had to be physically fit. Every military is going to have those standards. Now, if you really want to dive into the Nazis' obsession, with physical fitness, yeah, the youth were out there, the Hitler Youth, yeah, they were doing stuff because they were kids. But if you look at the leadership of the Nazis, if you look at Joseph Goebbels, yeah, he wasn't physically fit. Actually, he had a limp. He was short, not the figure of a great physique. He wasn't. Hermann Goering was so strung up on drugs. He ballooned. If you look at a picture of Hermann Goering from World War I to World War II, Hermann Goering was super fat. Super fat. You cannot deny it. You cannot deny it. If you want to look at Heinrich Himmler really couldn't see that well. He wasn't in the greatest of shape. None of these guys were. I mean, by Hitler's own standards, those guys didn't even measure up. They didn't. Man, this is just crazy, guys. This is utterly ridiculous what MSNBC has come out and said. I mean, let's go back over here, guys. I just want to show you this because when I pulled this up, this sponsor story right here, that's Tony Horton right there. The creator of P90X. The dude is 64 years old and he is ripped. The guy is not a neo-Nazi. He has committed himself to being in the best possible shape so he can live a long life. Whereas you guys are out there promoting obesity to people. Just ridiculous, guys. Completely ridiculous. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.